What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, sweaty caveman Papa Swolio. I hope you're ready to go deep today because we are getting into it with your boy. And I'm sorry the nips are not out, but I am wearing some sweet-ass swole gear. Fuck your chicken sandwich! Swolenormousapparel.com. Links in the description down below. Oh.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swolio. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to check out Swolenormousx.com. All the links in the description down below for you to get access to Swole TV and all the exclusive content right inside Swolenormous X for members only. Go check it out. And if you have any questions, you could also drop some comments down below. I look through from time to time to see what's going on. And I'll tell you what's going on. A lot of distraction from the things that will get people the most results. And it's funny because I make a lot of YouTube videos. I put a lot of nuts on a lot of chins and I go balls deep and I say a lot of shit. I get a lot of attention. I say a lot of things that people don't want to say. And I believe pretty much all the things that I say. I say a lot of stuff without thinking, as I'm sure you probably noticed, but it's funny. It's infotainment, but the message is clear. You should be taking better care of your health. Now, what does taking better care of your health actually mean? Does it mean jumping on a fad diet? Does it mean going to an extreme? Is it about this raging debate? Should you eat meat? Should you be a vegan? Should you go paleo? Should you go keto? All these sensitive topics that everyone just gets super butthurt by because they're planting their flag and their identity in one camp. Everyone's very tribal. Everyone believes one thing. It's like religion. You believe it. That's what you believe. You're never going to change. And that's that. But you have to look for customization. So a lot of my content now and moving forward, as always has been, the message is clear. And when someone steps out of line as a fitness professional, I am going to call someone out on bullshit so you don't get misled. And so other people searching for that content don't get misled. But let's get to the real message. Let's talk about customization and individualization of your own fitness and your life. Now, I'm not a life coach. I'm not a life expert, and I know enough to know that I know jack shit about a lot of things. I have a lot of experiences and opinions, but think about it.
Take a second.
You tend to follow one person that, oh, that human said something. That human thinks they're right. Doesn't mean they are right. It means they might have a good point. Maybe there's some good content with that approach, but what are they actually saying? Are they saying there's one way to get results? Are they saying you can get results really fast that's unnaturally fast? Are they giving you these ideals and these pipe dreams that is going to leave you high and dry, that's going to leave you crashing and burning at the end of that 30-day shred or that fat burner or whatever type of workout, aggressive workout program or aggressive caloric deficit, whatever it is for your goal, are you going to be screwed at the end of it? Is it just a quick fix or a marketing ploy to put money in that person's pocket? Now, it's slightly disconcerting that my videos that are addressing serious points with nutrition and fitness and trying to give you the most value and actually trying to give you things that you can take and be actionable gets the least amount of distribution here on YouTube. My Ask Papa Swolio sessions and the videos that are really talking, including this one, I'm sure, get an extremely high percentage of positive feedback, like 99% like to dislike ratio across the board, but they barely get any reach because YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all these different algorithms, all these different systems are free to use, but their algorithms will show things that will generate the biggest buzz. And if you think about how the government works, how society works, there's so much money in processed foods. There's so much money in alcohol. There's so much money in just all the things that are not really beneficial to our lives. So how do we and where do we start cutting out the bullshit? Because it's very easy to just be inundated with too much information. I do understand that. You can definitely be like, there's so much information, Papa Swolio, where do I even fucking start? And that's a good topic of a conversation, but it's also not an excuse to not take action. And if you get that, quote, paralysis by analysis, it doesn't excuse you for not taking action because action is always going to speak louder than words because you can talk, have an idea. I could have said to myself, hey, it'd be a good idea to start a podcast. That would not get me to where we're at today, like 1,313 episodes, 1,313 days in a row. An idea, a thought, a concept would not have brought me to where I am today. So we have to clear things off of our plate. We have to limit what we allow into our eye holes and into our ear holes. We have to create a better filter. You can't just be following everyone on every platform because then you're succumbing to every single time they post. A lot of you follow thousands of people on Instagram. I follow like 10 or 12 people that I care about, and half of them barely post because they're close friends of mine or they're family members or the people that I care about, and I'm actually interested in what they have to say. I don't care about some person I went to college with about their newborn baby or their fucking dog they just got. Why do you follow people that don't give you value? You are opening up your eyes to all this information, and it's clouding you from making proper decisions and focusing on your own shit. And that's why it's on the board. It says Brain Gains. Now, Brain Gains is the mental training that we do inside Swolenormous X. Again, the links are down below, but it's meditation, it's philosophy, it's the psychological approach to improve discipline, to improve consistency, to improve that connection with you and your body. The mind and the body are not separate, they're together. It's like separate togetherness. It's like you and your boyfriend or you and your spouse in the same room doing two separate things but having a strong connection. It's separate togetherness. They're both integrated. They're both vitally important, but we forget about the brain. We think about how many calories. Am I utilizing more energy? Should I eat more food? Should I eat less food? And the answer is depends on your goal. Are you eating the right foods? That's why we talk about the elimination diet. Are you eating the right foods? Forget the surplus and the deficit. That's all well and good, but it's not going to mean shit if you're sucking down tons of powders and bars and fucking processed foods. You're still not going to be really reaching that optimal health for you, that individualized approach. So how do you improve your mental strength? How do you make brain gains? First off, I recommend cutting down on all the bullshit that you absorb. If my channel doesn't give you value, then you're not going to watch my channel. But you might not think about unsubscribing. You might not think about unfollowing people on Instagram that don't serve you. I think that I provide you value. I provide you humor, and I provide you some actionable things that you can do with your health and fitness. And if you are surrounding yourself with less people and less bullshit, that's what a small circle means. It's not just the people, it's the information that you allow in. People, information, voices, sounds. You need to narrow that stuff down. A guided meditation practice is very beneficial. There's many apps. We also have that inside Swolenormous X if you're interested, but there are many ways to start with learning how you work, understanding where your own thoughts come from, what is generating these ideas, where do these impulses and these cravings, where does it come from? Where does it stem from? Is it being self-conscious? Is it feeling not worthy because of something that happened in your childhood? It's like self-assessment. And if you learn more about yourself, like some people are so against doing yoga or meditating because if they sit still for a second, or if it's quiet for a second, they're like, oh my God, I can't sit still. No, I can't handle it. It's too slow. You're someone who needs yoga and meditation the most. And those are two very different things. I shouldn't lump them together because a lot of people think that yoga is just Om and meditation is just that. It's just being more mindful. It's being more self-aware. It's examining your own thoughts. It's being a student of your own mind. And it's fascinating shit. It really is. And I encourage you to think more about this type of approach to match your physical training, because if you are doing one without the other, you are missing out on massive, massive health benefits. And if you think about these different components in the all-encompassing nature, in the bigger picture of long-term health, you are going to make the most progress and you are going to be the most satisfied with your journey, because when you start examining, when you start listening to yourself, when you start paying attention to what your body is telling you, and this is not the same as intuitive eating, but when you start looking at the cause and effects of your thoughts, your diet, your training, your relationships, everything, rising tides raise all ships. You are going to see so much progress in all aspects of your life, and a lot of you can probably attest to that. So drop a comment below if you agree, and if you have any other questions, drop them down below. Send me an email. Go visit swolenormousx.com. Hit me up in the DM on Instagram, at Papa Swole on TikTok, whatever you got to do. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this balls deep session. Thanks a lot for subscribing, being a part of this community. Drop a comment down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and I'll see you next time for some more sweet bearded flex. Ooh, yeah. Oh my God. You like that? You like that? You like that fucking beard? Man, can't leave without a flex, a shaking flex. This just got really fucking awkward. All right, I'm gonna end this video. Peace.
East Coast with the gang gang.